We are back with another episode of Multiblock Madness, and got Hua here with me. Today, or this episode, I should say, I'd like to get the arc furnace, if at all possible. Um, Going to guess that he's going to be working on this, so I'm going to be doing some of this. Um, I know that I said that a couple times over the last few episodes, but yeah, I think with that it's doable at this point. One thing that I think I forgot to mention last episode is when I set up the dynamic tank, this actually requires a circuit, which we don't have access to yet. It requires refined iron, um, which is arc furnace. However, you can use these complex arcane mechanisms um, as a substitute for a circuit. So I'm going to make these, nothing too fancy. It will require this, so I'll probably start recording to show this. Oh, this also does not have a capsule, so I'm just going to batch craft, I don't know, 10 of these maybe or something. Because they are a pain, and I don't feel like doing it again. I don't know, maybe 5. They're a pain. And then the only other fancy thing is this Rune of Fire, which I think we already have. Yep. So there's that. So I'll be back once I got these guys crafted up, maybe ready to craft that 3D craft. Okay, we are back. I've got the materials required for 5 crafts, unless I'm mistaken. Um, Also discovered that we had a few gold blocks chilling. So now we have a few gold. Yep. Um, so that's not an issue. So I'm going to do the same thing as normal. I'm going to build one manually, and then I will, well, cut because there's no capsule. So I'll just get these guys all crafted, and we'll go from there. Now, these valves don't actually connect that well. Like for example, like let's say I put this like this, it won't connect to that one. So you can do it a couple different ways. You can either completely ignore it, because it doesn't actually have to be connected. So like, um, if you do like that, it won't be connected on the top piece, and that's fine. It'll still craft like that. Um, but if you're kind of OCD like me, then you can just put them all facing you, and that will craft just fine as well. I think, yeah, so we're going to need another couple of these guys. The 2-block high jump is, well, coming in handy. And then the great wood planks, last valve. Now again, these don't have to connect. So this crafts just as well as this. That crafts. But again, it's pretty easy to do it if you just do it all towards the middle, except the top one. Plus it, looks kind of cool. So there we go. Craft number 1. I'll come back when these are all done. This should net us about 15 of these. So hopefully we won't have to do it again until we get the 3D crafter. Boom, we got 15 alchemical constructs. That should be enough to tide us over for a good amount of time. Just need those brass plates. Okay. And there we go. The Thaumium Essentia smeltery. We're definitely chewing through that bee. Now, these are rewards because if you end up doing the Thaumium route, you don't actually unlock the research for these until after you do some basic stuff. So this is just a reward in case you can't craft them. So I'm going to craft a couple more filling alembics. Or, yeah, filling essentia transfusers. Because I'm going to do a 3 alembic setup. These guys are dispensers. Let's craft a few dispensers. And that should be it. Iron plates. I also set up, I don't know if I was recording when I set this up. Probably was. But yeah, I set up, yeah, I totally was. But, okay, so that's actually probably capped. Yeah, 1,000, yep. So we got a few gold blocks that are not compacted. So I'm gonna do a storage upgrade on a couple of these guys. Well, that guy, for sure. And then I'm pretty sure that if we withdraw the gold blocks from the, actually, you know what I can do here? Let's just break this. Where'd that go? That will disconnect it from the network, and then I can withdraw the gold blocks, insert them in, and then replace the controller. Okay, cool. Now we're good. Okay, so back to what I was doing. Iron plates, brass plates, craft a few more of these guys, and then we're gonna need some auxiliary UX, yes, 2 of these. We may as well do a vent as well. So let's do that. I'll craft this stuff up and I'll be back. I'm just melting down some brass sheet metal into plates. There we go. And I'll dump these guys back in. I wonder if I can get a the converter. I wonder if this thing works. Because this is the different type of brass, so I can't put it in. Now can I put it in? Oh, I totally can. That's cool. Because when I casted out the brass, it gave me this. So I think this might be enough. We're gonna need a couple of these guys, so let's do that. That probably counts for planks. I wanted to get, actually, instead of a vent, maybe I'll do, well, I could do a vent instead of a bellows instead of a vent. That would increase the speed. However, we got our old friend time in a bottle here. And the vent will reduce the amount of flux that enters the atmosphere. So we'll stick with the vent. All we need now is some more leather. Although if we, I don't think, this is used for anything. No, it's not. Okay, so we're gonna craft up these guys. There's the 2 bellows. Right. These guys, there's those. These guys, there's those. Okay, so I think that's everything we need for this. Right. So let's grab that stuff and I'll be back. Most likely once I've got that set up. Okay, so here is a temporary setup. I say that because we have this currently unused compact machine sitting here. I believe we are planning on moving all of our stuff into the compact machine. For now, though, we've got this little setup going. I would like to automate this at some point. But yeah, I'm not too stressed about this particular setup. I believe we are actually planning on moving into the void world. Where are you? Portal to the void world. It should be the mod. There you are. I think we might be able to just. Can we make this? Oh, we had 9 of those. That's convenient. I figured we would have everything. Well, except the time team. That's a slow break. Anyway, let's see. So yeah, I'm just gonna put this over by our portals for now. That's gonna be our planned long-term base is gonna be in there. I also don't know why it's set up like this rather than, you know, right here. Don't know. I'm assuming there's a reason for it though, so I'm not gonna move it. Okay, so these guys are all just chilling. Stack limit, yeah, times 32. So these guys all have an X32 in them. Cool. Okay, so as a reminder, the what's it called? This automated dealio, it's got a name. um, but it does need heat to run. So you'll need a niter or fire lava below it. Yeah, so that's the setup here. That's pretty much all there is to say about that. Okay, so I gotta make this caster's gauntlet. Let me make that real quick. And then actually we can get started on the tier 3 blood altar. So I'm assuming what we're gonna do is just craft up the required stuff, then move it most likely to here, and then long term to there. I'd like to have it set up outside of a compact machine once we get to the void world. Because having it on a server is kind of rough. But anyway, I'm going to craft up some stuff, namely this, and I'll be back. Okay, runic matrix activated. Yeah, there we go. So we got some stabilization items. Yep, and there's the infusion research, in case you're doing it the old-fashioned route. So this is the quest that we're after here. All this stuff's pretty easy, except this antiseptic, which requires, we might actually have that. Okay, we do not have the mushrooms. So most likely what we'll end up doing, do we have those? No, we don't have nature essence. Most likely what we'll end up doing is finding a magical forest, which there might be one nearby. I'm not seeing one. There's one. So I might head over there and harvest those mushrooms. That might be the easiest way. And I would like to look into some spells. So let me actually grab that real quick. Where are you? Book. I gotta deal with this too. I just realized that was in there still. Don't want that in my inventory or in here. Oh wow, this. Did I repair that? I probably did. So what I'm looking for right now is my book. There you are. Just gonna hang on to the token. For those of you who haven't played this pack already, the tokens you spend in the shop. So with the tier 3 token, I can get any one of these. These are fairly generous rewards that just allow you to do a little bit less of your least favorite thing. If you're playing on a team, I'm not really concerned about really anything. Probably just pick up these trophies. Yeah, I kind of want the full experience anyway, so I'll just be hanging on to that. Okay, so let's do a little bit of this. I think it's actually in here. Nope. Is it in? Generally speaking, I like alchemy best, but oromancy is pretty cool. So I need the focal manipulator. And that's actually it. And in theory, I have everything unlocked. Oh no, I also will need a foci. Okay, so that's... I'd like to get one of these greater guys up and running. We don't have that yet. Okay, so I'm gonna craft up some stuff and I'll be back. Okay, so this should be the stuff required for a blank lesser focus. 5 of that, 20 of that, 10 of that, and then a ordo crystal. Cool. So let's see about getting some spells. Now, I wanted to try that. So, Spellbat, oh my word, these are sick. Complexity 3, Dislocation. Maybe this is like picking up items. Ooh, a light. Oh man. Okay, so this can have 7 more. So definitely can't do light bats. That's like half of the... Whoa. Okay, so it's a... Oh man. Ooh, impetuous. Like a kid at a candy store here. Curse. Earth, exchange. Flame, flux, frost, heal. I really want to try this heal. Especially because it harms undead anyway. Although, honestly, don't really need it because... well, we're probably not going to be taking much damage. So I think I'm going to go with Flux. And I've got 4 more, so maybe I'll just do... I wonder if I can do another Flux. Flux, Flux. Oh, that's right. I think you can actually... Yeah, there we go. Wow. Okay, so I need a Bestia and a Vitum. Interesting. So for... Wait, how do we get those? Oh, we probably just crafted them. So for Bestia... Yeah, there it is. I could just craft this up. Might do that, but for now, I think it's wool. Yeah. So wool, some Bestia. I'll craft up 2 and some quartz slivers. Anyway, I'm gonna craft up. I'm gonna get this guy going. I'll be back when it's crafted. Here we go. Got the stuff. Let's take a look at what this guy looks like. So yeah, I've been wanting to check out. Why does it look like that? Oh, it must have failed. I think that's what that means. I think so. I don't know though. So I'm going to try again and I'll be back. Doing a little bit of crafting. Okay, there we go. That is simpler than doing it the Crucible way. I don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing for the floor, so I just decided to throw these guys down. I also decided to craft a couple of those because I don't know what it is, the chance to like fail or whatever, not really sure. So I'm just going to try again. Arcane Mine, oh my word. These are amazing. Actually, what is this? Oh, wow. Okay, so spellbats make the effect significantly weaker. But that's alright, because kind of just want to try it out. Yeah, I really want to see what this looks like. We'll bump the power up 1, Start crafting. There we go. And maybe this will work. Who knows? Getting ready for the tier 4. Because that's tier 1, that's tier 2, this is tier 3. Yep, getting ready for the tier 4. Wow, max speed runes. Interesting strat here. I like the black petal duplication. Hey, it worked that time. Cool. Oh yeah. So let's see what happens. I'm gonna drop these guys off in here. Oh, you know what would be cool? To name it. I wonder if I can name it. Yeah, I can. So we're gonna say, what is it? Flux bats. That work? No. I'm assuming. Wait. Maybe I can. Maybe I just have to. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so that's blank lesser focus. Yep, that's the one. I think there's a hotkey that you have to use. I think it's like. Let me find that. Okay, it's F by default. There we go. Oh man, that's sick. That also may have been a bad idea. So let me go see if there's any bad guys to kill. I'm not sure why it targeted him. I guess Thaumcraft would have to know we were on a team. Is that Rudolph? Might be. Yeah, definitely. Something weird happens around you. That is a kind of the going insane type of deal. So I'm not sure if this is even really worth using. I think I might just do like fire bats or something. Oh my word, that's cool. Bats for days. Dude, check that out. Okay, so it's not very strong, but it is wicked cool. That is awesome. I wonder if I could do light bats. Wow, that's super fun. Nice. I'm actually going to try out a few more spells because progression, who needs it? Right? We'll see. Anyway, we're almost at the arc furnace anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, I'm going to make a couple more spells, probably try out a couple more things with bats. But yeah, and I'll be back. Okay, there we go. Quests updated. I don't think that changed a whole lot of relative quests. I know I did some tweaking here and there, fixed up some quests, but this is gone, which is the main thing, I guess. Right. So the reason I wanted to do that is so that I could get the clear all warp. This is not the easiest thing in the world to make. I mean, it's not like incredibly difficult either, but it's definitely not the easiest. Okay, so I'm gonna get back on track with progression. I think I'm gonna probably just chill with these two spells I have, especially since they seem to give me warp, which is kind of unfortunate. Let's see. I think I can actually grab this real quick. Mirrored glass, sanity checker. Okay, I am actually not going insane. That's good to know. Okay. Anyway, like I said, I will get back on track. That's probably going to mean getting the ingredients together for the tier 3 blood altar. So let's grab those and I'll be back. Crafting up the last ingredients required for the third eye. I've got all this stuff actually except these. Just crafting up the rune. I'll do a little bit of melting stuff down in a bit, actually, now that I'm thinking about this. I'm pretty sure I want to actually use these seeds. Thankfully, it takes Spiritus to make Census. We might actually have those. Yep. So we got Mortis and Victus. Yeah, we've pretty much just been crafting a bunch of that at a time. Right. So I will craft up the required essences, and I'll be back. Okay, I think we got everything required. Did a little bit of smelting down in my compact machine. Let's see what we got. Right, the center ingredient. Perfect. One Eye of Ender. Boom. Oh, that's stable. That is very stable. Man, I love Thaumcraft. Look at how cool that is. This even makes a cool sound. I love it. And it can even be sped up. Best part. So yeah, don't speed it up unless you absolutely know you can get the stuff. Otherwise, you're gonna have a bad time. A little bit more alchemy. And let's see, this should do it. So plop those guys down. That's incorrect. Needs to be atomically reconstructed. There we go. Perfect. Okay, and there is our capstones. And the quest won't complete until we craft a slate at this tier. So let's do that, shall we? So yeah, these are used instead of glowstone. Let's see. So let's disable you for a second. Hi. And then we're gonna do a single arcane stone. And this is gonna be the tier 3. Now, what is Force Light? Is the next tier up? Oh, cool. So it's only 8,000. That seems really good. We won't have technically automated blood until we get this guy. Wait a sec. We already have it? Well, isn't that interesting? Mob Agonizer. Okay. That's a thing, apparently. Let's check this guy out. Okay, yeah, we're gonna need to do a little bit of crafting for that. We're also gonna need to make or to carry over some power. Just put it there. Okay, so the next step is the arc furnace. This guy's pretty straightforward. He just needs graphite electrodes. This requires not too much, honestly. I like this craft. Cool thing is these are unbreakable as well. Okay, well, let me do some crafting and I will be back. Okay, I am back and we are at the arc furnace. But that's us out of time for this episode, so I'll be back. Thanks for watching and have a good one.